back, everyone. Ellington here, and we are back with Total War Rome 2. And we have got Game 2 from Total War League Season 8. This is Game 2 of the matchup from the Pike Stackers and the Rawdoggers. Now, in Game 1, it was the Pike Stackers attacking the Rawdoggers on defense. Once again, we are on the settlement of Eildon. I always hate saying some of these names. So we have the Pike Stackers on defense. Now, for them, we have got Parthia being commanded by Marketable Skills and Armenia being commanded by Cami. Now, for the for the attackers now, we have got Nabatea again on the battlefield being commanded by Andrew, and Nungal commanding Gete. Now, the way this works is the winners of this battle, so the winner, if you're an attacker and you win, you gain 3 points. If you're a defender and you win, you gain 2 points. Now, right here, I'm going to put up a faction tier list that is going to show you how much, what value the factions have attached to them. Now, the way that works is if you win, then the amount that your factions were worth affects how many points you get. So, what that means is, a win is worth 3 points. So, we look at, let's say, in the last battle, we had the Pike Stackers had Nabatea and Colchis. Now, if you look at Nabatea and Colchis, they have a -1, which would make, instead of 3 points for their win, they would have gotten 2 points. But then Colchis is a +1, which means that it is worth 1 point, bringing them 3 points. So basically, we are going into this battle. The Pike Stackers are up 3 points. The Rawdoggers are down with 0 points. So the Rawdoggers, if they win this matchup, so they have, with their factions, let me pull up the list again so I can see it. So with their factions in this game, we have Nabatea, once again, -1, and Gete +1, making it a 0 mark. If they win, they will have 3 points, making this matchup a wash, 3-3. Which means, I believe, we go to one more game after that. So, same kind of strategy as what we saw in the first battle. Gete shifting forward an archer wall up against the gate here, basically protecting against archer positions from this direction. So far, Nabatea is sitting really far back here. Gete is all the way up here with at least half of his army. But Nabatea is all the way back here. Typically, I would have suspected that we would have shifted forward by now. We also have cavalry coming out from Parthia. We've got some camel cataphracts and noble horse archer general from Parthia. Some hillmen coming out of the settlement. They're going over to mess with the desert levy. I think the desert levy were trying to burn the tower, 26 damage on it, but they're going to have to run away. A little bit of fight going on out here. We've got some spears taking on some hillmen, and I think Armenia put out some axes as well. Got hillmen on the wall throwing javies down. Nabatea trying to get away from the cavalry here. Oh, look at that. The camel cataphracts charge in 60 kills. Noble horse archers, they've got 6. I think part of that's on the general, I'm pretty sure.
As you wish.
Nabatea, I don't think he saw that to the last second. Interesting, so a big shift off to the right. They did break a hole in the wall here. But the cavalry, I think, is preventing the attackers from wanting to push in this direction. Which sucks, because that's where they've got their breach. Look how the defenders, they're defending really, really far up on this breach. And I think the reason they can do that is because with this cavalry presence, it's making it where the attackers are less able to get that archer angle on the defenders. Got Hillman going out the gate. Just standard spears there from Gete. Hillman with 79 kills. Yeah, so far, sorry, I'm just kind of like perusing the battlefield, kind of looking at it. I didn't mean to be quiet there. I'm just looking around to see where everything's going. The attackers do not seem at all interested in this corner anymore. Looks like Nabatea might possibly be shifting over his hoplites to kind of walk his way over here, using the hoplites as kind of a screen so he could possibly begin to then use this breach. I think that what we're going to see, though, I think we're going to see heavy resistance from the defenders. I don't think they're going to give really much room at all here, especially if they can prevent the attackers from getting archer positions over here. As of right now, Gete is kind of set fully up here. Artillery shooting way off. I think he's going for the hill. Yeah, he's shooting back here. Oh, maybe he's trying to get the Eastern Scorpion. Where are the Scorpion placements? They got off their Scorpions. Where did they put them? Oh, here they are. He's trying to get away from them because I think they were I think that artillery's targeting these, trying to destroy them. Not sure that's really worth the ammunition, though. I think I'd be holding that ammo to get things here when they get really clumped. Nabatean swords. Here in the back line. Oh, look at this. The Noble Horse Archers getting into the giant ballista. And really, there's not a whole lot Nabatea can do other than try and send his general over here to deal with it. Problem is that all they're going to do is just run away, but while they run away, guess what they're going to do? Pew, 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 pew. They can also use their cataphracts to kind of zone out these Nabatean noble cavalry. I would just shift them away. I hate to say it, your only chance of defending this right now is putting an archer back here to shoot back at these, but I don't know that's worth it. That could be why he's been using his ammo. He's trying to use the ammunition before he loses the artillery. Nabatean swords charging in on Hillman, and then we got another one shifting over here. Wonder we might see an archer come over here and get some shots into that. The Hillman just got wrecked. That first line gone. Next up, we got more Hillman and Hillman. No, Axeman, excuse me. Oh, did you see him flip him over his shield? Now you got the axes getting the counter charge on the Nabatean swords. That's going to do some damage. Gete, I really don't like these spears. Not a fan. I don't think they're worth it. We've got a unit of Hillmen taking on these Nabatean swords. And then we've got a Parthian Hillman hitting the side while the Nabatean swordsman hits it from the flank. I think they're going to try a similar strategy with the push here, but they got to get that momentum going first. It's probably worth getting this Armored Desert Hoplite in early. I think you get the Armored Desert Hoplite in combat, get the Nabatean sword off to the flank, and Jabby in the flank. A lot of troops sitting back here. Eastern Giant Ballista down to 14 men. I think you take your breach. You know what I mean? They're set up defensively behind the breach here. I think you know, set up your forces. Set up in a way that you can get your archers in position over here to help open up this flank the same way they did in the other team did in the last game. Over here, I think you get your Armored Desert Hoplites in early. Keep pushing through. Look what happened. Noble Swords moved up. So they Noble Sword did that same thing, just better than the Armored Desert Hoplite. I just didn't think they would want to put in the elite this soon, because this Noble Sword is just going to eat right through these. Now what it does, though, is it exposes the Noble Swords early on to a lot of fire from the defenders, though it doesn't seem like they're interested in shooting it. Right now, they seem to be a little more interested in taking that shot I was talking about earlier. Maybe we're going to get some Dacian heavy bows trying to shift in. Noble Swords, 73 kills, 75 kills. Haven't even lost a man. Just lost their first man. Here we go. There's that archer fire. Once again, not sword side, but it's still a pretty solid shot there. 0 kills on that volley. I'm surprised. Armored Desert Hoplites. Oh my gosh. Well, they steamrolled for now. Defenders kind of, honestly, I feel like they're allowing this to kind of open up. They're bringing their defense kind of back here. They're then counterattacking from this side. Now your Noble Sword is in a sticky position. He's got Hillmen on one side. Cartly Axes could come help. You might even bring your Eastern Archers a little further over and get that shot. More and more troops shifting into the settlement now. Eastern Archers only 1 kill so far. That hurts. The Noble Sword, 215 kills and lost 5 men. Now remember, the majority of that was against pretty low tier stuff like Hillman. That's why he has 200 kills and only 1 chevron, and not even close to a second. He's about to take a lot of damage here as well. Get that Cartly Axeman in there, getting Javies in from the flank. Defenders have kind of given up. They've put their places back here. The attackers destroy their towers for them, so they don't have to worry about the towers shooting them right now. They can just sit right here if they want. Noble Sword all of a sudden disintegrated. Wow. He was just annihilating everything and then just disappeared. He was gone. Got a Noble Sword set up here. Looks like he's getting ready to go in. He's got to be careful, once again, for any archers that may want to come forward and shoot over here. Nabatean heavy archers now shifting in. Where'd that cavalry go? It's all the way back here. 29 kills, 164 kills. Noble Sword General from Getae is now in. If they shift forward here and attack, they will get blasted to all hell. Eastern Scorpion up top. I don't know that he's going to have as much success with that as the last game defenders did. The last game, the Rawdoggers had their setup over here and shot into this attack, and it did really, really well. But up on this hill, I don't know that he's going to get the greatest shots. He might get some shots off in this direction. He's got 1 kill so far. I think he's shooting over here. He's shooting over here at the Dacian heavy bows. Noble Swords shifting around the defense. They're going to hit behind. Probably want to get another unit over here to protect their flank, though. Nabatean heavies are kind of shifting around. I think he might be trying to dodge here. Armored Desert Hoplites just destroyed with 0 kills. 16 kills, 98 kills, 47 kills, 73 kills, 65 kills. You should stop shooting. He's gone. He's shattered. You can't do any more than that. They're not coming back to fight. Notice they're not shooting this one because they don't really have as good of an angle there. These Nabateans are getting shot by the Parthian foot archers off to the left there. They've got 4 kills, 11 kills. These guys are pretty much untouched with their ammunition. It's pretty much open. 91 kills. 85 on... Oh, wait, no. 15 on the general. It's like 85, damn, already? Spears going down hard. Armor Desert Hoplites, 71 kills. Cartly Axeman with 83. Notice they don't want to go over here anymore because of what just happened. Noble Swords probably want to shift over here and kind of come at it like that, keeping the shields kind of faced this way, but Parthia just kind of prevented that. You may want to like put some pressure here just to see if you can chase off these archers. Got a Parthian sword there, but it's just one, it seems. Noble Sword General trying to back off, getting away from that archer fire. So it looks like, honestly, it looks like the attackers are in a little bit of a stalled position. Everywhere they've gone, they've had a little bit of an issue. So I think they're just kind of trying to figure out which way they want to do this. Got a counter-attack here by the defenders. Got Cartly Axeman charging in on some Armored Desert Hoplites. Nabatean Heavy Archers also getting shot. Dacian Heavy Bows and Nabatean Heavies chasing away those damn defending archers. Looks like we may get a swap out here. Haven't seen as much intense of a line fight as we did in the first game. Ooh, there's some good jabbies. Parthian Sword, 64 kills, 66 kills. 100 kills on the Cartly Axeman, 99 kills on the other one. Now we've got archers over here trying to take shots, but they're shooting straight into that Parthian swordsman. Not going to be very effective that way. Here we go. They got 2 units here guarding now. Hear that? That's that Scorpion going again. 97 kills all of a sudden. He's shooting all the way over here. Noble Swords. Yep. See that red line? We're looking from the defender's perspective so we can see those commands. See, same thing here. We got the Parthian foot archers shooting right over here. Archers 9 and 17, although all of a sudden up to 14 on that one that was 9. 46 and 38. They look like they're just nuking this area here. Everywhere they go, they're just getting obliterated from all directions. Defenders aren't even worried about the ammo anymore. They're just blasting straight into the face of the Noble Swordsmen. Noble Swords, excuse me. Noble Swordsmen is a different unit. Cartly's 154. They're doing pretty good. They've got a chevron. Bounce power's pretty even, though. We got another noble sword. This is a good choice here. Instead of going here and exposing to this, he's going straight in, which leaves his shields relatively in the direction he wants them. That weak one break in 217 kills, though. There we go. We got headhunt. We got battle rhythm. He might just eat right through this line. There's nothing here to set up. There we go. Now some troops moving forward. We also have a noble sword over here. He's got 47 kills, but this is a much beefier defense here. Noble swords can do some good job, but it's going to take some grinding. We still have a lot of them left. Neptune's general is still sitting outside. A bit surprised that the defenders haven't tried to catch him. They may be able to catch him sleeping. Look at all this archer fire coming in. Oh, he had his flank exposed. $112 kills. So they ended up taking a lot of damage over here. Because he's down to 80 men, so he's half strength with 116 kills. $54, $53. Okay, Archer shifting forward, 88, 65. Is he trying for the Easterns? Man, these desert hoplites just getting obliterated. Now the noble sword's actually kind of sneaking around. Look at that. So they've got him engaged here, and they were able to sneak right around the side with another one. The question will be, is he really going to be able to get into anything, though? I think he's about to walk himself into a firing hole between a bunch of archers. Archers for the attackers now just blasting over here. Armor Desert Hoplites 152, 53 on a Parthian sword. Fight on, men! Fight! Fight to the last man! Oh, here's more Cartly Axemen, though. That's a bit rough. Balance power is shifting to the attacker's favor. Archers are all pretty exposed up here. More Cartly Axemen coming in on this side. This is a beefy push by the attackers. They have a lot of stuff pushing in this area. On this side, the defenders really don't have a whole lot here, but neither do the attackers. If the attackers try to pursue this, they're basically just going to get blasted by a shit ton of archers. Also have a Royal Cataphract from Armenia sitting on top of the hill, so as things approach up the hill, they are probably going to get charged. Archers moving forward. They've got targets on the back of the Noble Sword here. No shots yet. Nothing. Maybe he's not. I mean, that's what the attack order is. There they are. Oh, there we go. Now the Cav, I think, is trying to come in behind now. Got a whole bunch of archers. Got the Nabatean Noble Gen. They might even send the horse archer in on the general here. And here comes the Armenian general. Got a pincer between two heavy cav units. Nabatean heavy archers about to break. The two cav gens moving along. Nabatean noble cav taking some damage. Now here comes the noble horse archers. Oh, that's a lot of archers. Do it. Do it. Not sure what he's trying for. Nabatean noble cav gonna pincer him. The Camel Cataphract, 246 kills. He's still in combat here, but the Armenian general came back around this way. And now he's gonna get in the back of the Getae archers. Noble horse archer gen backing off. The Nabatean noble gen is gone. And look at that bounce power change. Cavalry switching things around. Parthian Scorpion, 138 kills, by the way. So just a couple of units left. So what that means is this is going to be a win all in for the Pike stackers. So that means with 3 points on their attack. Now with this, they have 2 points for the win on defense, and then a +1 for their factions, meaning that they're going to walk out of this matchup with 6 points in the tournament. So congratulations to the Pike stackers, but a valiant effort by the Rawdoggers here. Basically just a little bit of cleanup. We got a couple units here, a couple men left here. We got the general. But that is about it. Some archers, obviously. And what's left of the archer's ammo, trying to shoot the noble swordsmen, noble swords from Getae, but they are getting shot back by the Dacian heavy bows. I think the Camel Cataphracts are about to put a stop to that, though. Maybe not. I don't know what they're doing. 346 kills with 3 chevrons, though. Maybe there's a pathing issue. I don't know. There you go. So he might hit 400 kills with this Camel Cataphract. Maybe not enough time. Nope, I don't think he does, unfortunately. Nope. Armenian General, 287. All right, now let's go look at some kills here. For the defenders leading off for the Pike stackers, we have marketable skills as Parthia, 2,173 kills. 379 on the Camel Cataphract, 117 on the General. His infantry doing relatively well, 207 on this, or 202, excuse me, on this one. Cami as Armenia, 2,071 kills, 287 on the general. His archers did relatively well. Infantry did pretty solid. For the attackers, the Rawdoggers, we have Andrew as Nabatea, 2,202 kills, leading the entire game. Not very often that one of the losers gets the most kills, so very, very well done there. His archers did really well. The ballista not so hot. Then his infantry, all in all, did pretty solid. Then we have Nungle as Gete with 1,820 kills, 206, 285, 227, 234. So his noble sword's doing really well, but unfortunately, all of these spears here are doing not so well. But that is going to be it for this matchup between the Pike Stackers and the Rawdoggers. Thank you guys so much for joining. We will see you guys later with more coming from Group A of Total War League Season 8. Thank you guys so much for joining. We will see you guys next time.